Hey guys, it's me, Doro44, and I am back with another video. Today's video is how to set up a Discord server if you're a Twitch streamer or if you just want to hang out with your friends and play video games. You guys liked my last tutorial video on how to set up OBS, and if you haven't checked it out yet, I'm going to put it up right here, and go check it out if you haven't. But yeah, we're going to be setting up a Discord, and it's not as hard as you think. A few helpful tips for a Discord is the setup is not hard, maintaining it is. Keeping it from getting boring or dying or people leaving, that's the hard part. And if I were you, what I would do is if you see that your Discord is not as active as you would like it to be, I would say market it more, tell more people about your Discord, urge them to join it, give them reasons to join it, and lead by example. If you are not posting in there and you're not engaging in your Discord server, then other people really won't as well. So lead by example, post memes, post updates, questions even, and talk to people in your Discord, and then others will join in and be more active as well. But why would you even want a Discord if you're a Twitch streamer? Well, if you're trying to grow, you need to grow a community, a following, right? And Discord will allow you to make your community grow stronger, because when you're not streaming, Discord can be a place for you and your viewers to hang out, talk, get to know each other even better, which then in turn makes your community stronger, and they start to like each other more and talk to each other more, and then come to more of your streams and watch you. I would say a Discord is extremely important to have if you're trying to grow on Twitch. I'm going to show you the basics on how to get one set up and started, and even install a bot that can help you out around the server as well. So if you liked the video, give it a like down below, and if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button. It shows me that you guys like these types of videos and to make more of them for you. I also stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from noon to 4 Central Standard Time. All right, so if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. All right, guys, so here we are in Discord. This is actually my Discord server that I have set up for my community. And as you can see, I have a lot of text channels and then a few voice channels down here as well. We're going to set up something similar to this Discord for a Twitch streamer. Not as many text channels and voice channels as this, but just the basics to get you started. And then you can take it further and make more channels like these, depending on how your community is set up and what channels you want for your community to engage in with your server. So taking a quick look at my server here, I have a general hangout section right here where people just talk generally, post pictures and other things as well for general discussions. I have a meme section right here, game discussions, and even a pet section right here. Again, like I said earlier, a Discord is a great place for your community to come together and bond and talk to each other and just grow stronger as a whole. And it's just great to grow a community that actually like each other and get along with each other and even just engage with each other, right? I even have a promote yourself section right here for other streamers in the community to post their stuff. And then up here, I do have a welcome channel, an about channel, and a rules channel. And I'll show you how to set all of this up. Again, like I said earlier, setting up the Discord is not the hard part. Maintaining it and being active within it and growing your server is the hard part. So let's just get started. So what we're going to want to do is go to your web browser, and you're going to want to go to discord.com. Now, Discord can be used within your browser, but for example purposes, we're going to download it to our machine. So just click on that download for Windows or Mac, and then just follow the step-by-step instructions on the installation process. And once you have it downloaded, it's going to open up, and it's obviously not going to have all of these different servers unless you've already joined a few. But after Discord's open, go ahead to the bottom left and click on the plus sign where it says add a server. And then this message is going to pop up. Now, they did add templates to the latest Discord update where you can just start off with a template. I actually haven't messed with any of these. So for video purposes, we're just going to click on create my own and start from scratch. And then the next question is going to ask you is, how big do you want to make your server? Now, if it's just for you and a few friends, click on the for me and my friends button. But if you're trying to create a community and a bigger server for your Twitch streams or your YouTube content community, click on for a club or a community. And then from here, we can name our server. So for the video, I'm going to name it test server, and then you can upload a photo right here. And then after you've done that, click on create, and then you're brought to this page right here, a pretty empty Discord. Now for me, I wouldn't invite anybody yet until everything was finished, but you do you. If you want to start inviting your friends, just click on the invite your friends tab right here and just start inviting people. But as you can see here, it starts you off with one general text channel and one general voice channel. But what we're going to do first is we're going to go up to the top left drop down arrow, click on that. And just to get this out of the way, click on the invite people tab. Now, this is where you create a link for people to join your server. Now, there are different settings that you can choose for your special link. As you can see here, it says your invite link expires in 1 day, meaning the link I would give people would only last a day. And if they haven't clicked that link in 24 hours, it's going to expire. So if you click on the little blue edit invite link button, you can see that you can choose expire after and max number of uses. So if we click on this drop down menu here, you can have your link expire after 30 minutes, 1 hour, 6 hour, etc., or never. I choose never because I post this link on my Twitch about channel page or on my link tree that I have it on all of my socials. But I never have to worry about this link expiring. And then for the max number of uses, I set this to no limit. This link can never expire and it can be used an unlimited amount of times so that I don't have to worry about it ever again. After you set that, click on generate a new link. And now you can see here, it says your invite link will never expire. Now you can post this link wherever you'd like on your socials, your Instagram, Twitter, and it's just never going to expire. Anybody can click on it and join your server. So once that's out of the way, you want to start thinking about what kind of text channels and voice channels you want to have. So I'm going to use my current server as an example for a typical Twitch streamers community. So I'm going to create a couple of text channels first, a welcome section, an about section, and a rules section for people when they join. So you can do this two ways. You can click on the little plus sign here that says create a channel, and then you can create a new channel. Or an easier way that'll save you some time is this existing channel here, right click this and edit the channel. I'm going to name this about, and then in the channel topic, you can type a little paragraph here that lets everybody know what to use this channel for. I'm not going to do that for the video's purposes. You can also set channels to be not safe for work if this channel has nudity or pictures that people shouldn't be really looking at in public or wherever they're at. After you've named your channel and have messed around with these settings here, click on Save Changes. And then we're going to go over here to the left-hand side and click on Permissions. Now, before we actually get into the permissions, we're going to go ahead and escape this real quick. And we're going to go back to the top left arrow and click on Server Settings. And what we're going to do here is we're going to click on the Roles tab on the left-hand side. And we're going to add a couple of roles to this server. So you're going to want to go ahead and click on this plus button at the top left. And then you can see it creates a new role. So for this role, I'm going to name it member. So this is going to be a general member of the community that's a part of the Discord. And then we can change the role color so that it is distinguished between other channels. And then make sure you click on Save Changes. We're going to get into all of the role setting and permissions here in 1 second. I would also add a role for administrators. So these are people that can change settings within your Discord server, kind of like mods in your Twitch stream. I'm going to set this to yellow. I'll save changes. And then lastly, I'm going to add another one that says top dog. So this is going to be you, the creator. the one who has all the permissions set for them. They can even delete the Discord if they need to. That should only be you and nobody else unless you have someone else that you really do trust. I'm going to set this one red. Now, before we mess with any of the role settings here, we're going to click on escape. We're going to go back to messing around with this text channel here real quick. So right click it again and click on edit channel. Then we're going to go back to the permissions tab here, and then we're going to add a new role, and we're going to set it for member. Now we want to set the general permissions for people that are in our Discord. Now, since this is an about section, I would recommend it so that no one can type or post anything within this other than the admins and the top dog. So for the member role here, I'm going to set it to off for create an invite, off for manage channel, off for manage permissions, off for webhooks. I will allow people to read messages within there, but I won't allow them to send messages within the channel. We will also turn off TTS messages. All this is that if people have a disability or they can't really type, they can use text to speech to write out messages. But since we don't want anybody writing any messages in this channel or the member role, we're going to turn this off as well. We're also going to turn off manage messages, embed links, which is just posting links, attaching files. I will turn on read message history, so just in case they need to read older messages within it, they can. We won't allow them to mention at everyone, use emojis, but I will allow them to add reactions just in case they want to react to things that we post in the about section. And then click on save changes. And then what we're going to do is click that plus sign again and click on the admin. And then just do it again for the top dog. Now for admins, we're going to add a little bit more permissions. So for admins, I would allow them to create invites within this channel. I'll allow them to manage the channel as well, manage permissions, and manage webhooks. And then I'll allow them to read messages, send messages. I turn this one on just in case. Manage messages, embed links, attach files, read message history, mention at everyone, use external emojis, and add reactions. So pretty much everything is turned on for admin. And then for top dog, we're going to do the same thing. So once we're done with our permissions for each role within the server for this about section, and now that we have this about section created, all the permissions set, I'm going to right click it and click on clone channel. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm saving time. So for the rules section and the welcome section, it's going to have the exact same permissions as the about section. But instead of creating a new channel and then resetting all those permissions, you can just do it once in the about section and then clone it so that it has all those exact same permissions so that we save a lot of time. I'm going to call this one rules. We're going to create the channel. We're going to do that again and say welcome. Then you can click and drag these so they can change them in order. And then if we click on the rules tab and click on edit channel, you can see all of these permissions saved from our previous about text channel. So that saves a lot of time. I would suggest you do that if you know certain text channels are going to have the exact same permissions as your previous one. So now what we're going to do is create a couple more text channels that you would typically find in a streamer's Discord. So again, click on that plus sign, click on create channel. We're going to make this a text channel. Then we're going to call this one Hangout. This is just going to be a place where it's just general discussion. People just hang out here and talk. Create the channel. Create another one for memes. And then I'm going to create a couple more that are more for the streamer and not for the members of the Discord server. So for instance, we're going to name this announcements, click on create channel, and then I'm going to create another one that's called live. Now this is going to be a channel where our bot later on will post in to show people that we've gone live. All right, so now that we have a couple of text channels here, what you can do is you can create categories so that you can organize these text channels so that they're not all grouped up together like this. So you can just right click on this empty space here, and then we can create a category. I'm going to name this stream. I'm going to put the live and the announcements under the stream category. I'm going to create another one that says welcome. I'm going to drag this one all the way to the top, and then I'm going to put the welcome, the about, and the rules underneath this one. And then for these two, I'm just going to rename this text channel. Just be general. And I like to move the voice channels all the way to the bottom so that it goes text channels and then voice channels. But you can customize it however you would like. And see, this already looks better when it's grouped up into categories versus just all being clumped together. And then we can pretty much do the same thing for the voice channels here. So we can create, instead of text channel, we're going to click on voice channel. And if you plan to play video games within your Discord and talk to other people, you can call it game chat. And click on create channel. Go ahead and drag that under voice channels. And then you can create a couple more that you would like as well in your Discord. But you do want to right click on each of your voice channels and edit the permissions. So we're going to do that right here, edit channel. And you can set your bit rate here. Honestly, I would keep it at the general default that it has it set at. Going above might affect people with poor connections with their internet. Here you can set your user limit. So I'm just going to set this to no limit, but it can go all the way up to 99 if you needed to. And then if we click on the permissions tab on the top left, we're going to do the exact same thing as we did earlier with our text channels. So just think about what kind of permissions you want for each of the roles in your Discord server and just go with that. But I'm going to go off of what we did earlier. I'm going to add the roles like we did. And then starting with top dog, I'm going to allow them to do whatever they need to do, which is you, the creator of the server. I'll save changes. I'm going to do the same thing for the admin. But again, this is all personal preference, and this is all up to you and what you want each member to have the ability to do. And then for members, we're going to do it so that they can create an invite. They cannot manage channels or permissions or webhooks. They can view the channel. They can connect and speak in the channel as well. I'm going to turn the video off, meaning they are not allowed to stream within the Discord, because the Discord does give you that capability to do that. I'm not going to allow people to mute members or deafen members. And for this one, for move members, I don't allow my members to move others from voice channels. Sometimes they do it as a joke and it can kind of get annoying sometimes. So I just turn that off. I turn use voice activity off and priority speaker off as well for the member role. Click on save changes. And then like earlier, if you want those exact same permissions, just again, right click it and then clone the channel. But then once these are both set, anybody can just click on it and join. And then as you can see, my picture lights up and I can talk within this channel and chat with other people. Now this is looking pretty good so far, but personally what I like to do is I like to add emojis to each of these channels to make it pop more. So for example, if we click on mine right here, you can see that I have an emoji for each channel. It kind of distinguishes each channel between themselves and it just makes it look prettier to the eye. Now that, again, this is all personal preference, but it's pretty easy to do. So what you can do is you can highlight your channel that you want to change. You're going to right click it and then you're going to edit channel. Now what I like to do is add the emoji to the beginning. So just click on the beginning, and then on Windows PC, it is Windows button and period. And and it's going to bring up an emoji menu, and you can just pick your emoji and add it to your channel name. So for this one, we're just going to do a smiley face and save changes. Now I'm going to cut ahead and show you what this looks like before, right here, like this, without any emojis, and then after with all the emojis set, and then you can just tell the difference. It's going to look better in my opinion, but again, to each their own. All right, and so that's what your Discord looks like with emojis next to the channel names. After you set all of your text channels and your voice channels that you want to start off with, what we're going to go ahead and do is go up to the top left, click on that drop down arrow and go back down to server settings. Now from here, you can go over to where it says emoji on the left hand side, and you can actually upload your emoji files if you have any. Personally, what I did was I uploaded my emojis that are used in my Twitch streams, the ones that my subscribers get access to. I uploaded them into my Discord from the files, and they can use them wherever they want to in Discord and even in other people's servers. After you've done that, if you do that, you can click on moderation and you can set your moderation here. So personally, I have mine set to medium, meaning when someone joins my Discord server, they must have a verified email on their Discord account, and then they also must be registered on Discord for longer than 5 minutes. This kind of helps weed out some spam that you might get in your community. So for example, I've had it where people would just join my Discord to troll, and so this does help with that to some degree. Now it doesn't eliminate it completely, but it at least weeds out some of the spam. You can set it all the way to the highest where they must have a verified phone on their Discord account, and all of these lower rules as well. But for me, I set it to medium. Now for explicit media content filter, I have this to scan media content from all members, meaning admins, top dog, and members. So whenever someone posts something, Discord will scan to see if there's any explicit content, and if it finds it, it'll get rid of it. But your Discord is your own server and your own thing, and it all depends on people's communities. If you don't care about explicit content, you can keep that off, but for my community, I keep this on to be scanned for all members. Now just showing you the rest of these on the left hand side, the audit log is just a log, like a history of what you've been doing on your Discord server. So we created a couple channels, we created some roles, and we made some changes to channels right here. Your integrations tab is going to show you the integrations that you have with outside sources. So like Twitch or Me6Bot that we're going to add to this server. And the rest I don't really mess with, to be honest with you. So after that, we're pretty much done in our server settings, and then you can customize your channels here. So for the welcome section here, we're going to have this section look like this welcome section. So when someone new joins our server, Me6 will take them into our welcome channel and give them a special message, and we can even create links to other channels. So for example, mine says, hey user, welcome to our server, make sure to check out the about and the rules section, and then the user can click on one of those. So you can click on the about, and then it'll actually take you to the about channel over here. What I'm going to do is just going to copy this little blurb right here and add this to our test server about section right here. And again, we already set our permissions and everything so that nobody can type in here except for the server owner and admins. What I'm going to do as well is, if you highlight the message, you see this little menu that pops up right here. You can edit it, you can add a reaction to it, and then you can click on the more section. So if we click on that, we can pin the message so that this is pinned to this channel forever unless you unpin it and delete it. But put whatever you want in the about section. I would highly suggest just putting a paragraph or two showing people who are new to your server what this server is about, who you are as a streamer, and what your community is about. And then for the rules, in the one that I have for mine, it's pretty simple. I don't have too big of a rules section. I'm just going to copy that, and then we're going to paste that here as well. And then I'm also going to pin this one. Yeah, there you go. That's set as well. And that's pretty much all you need to do for the basics. And if you have more ideas for more text channels or voice channels, go ahead and make them. Add your emojis to the titles. And remember, always make sure to set permissions for each role of your server. That's probably the most important tip I can give you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the bot to our server. Now the bot can do a lot of things. What I have it do in my channel is I have it write out a message to everyone, meaning everyone in my server gets the notification, unless they have notifications turned off, that I've gone live on my Twitch channel. I also have it set up where if I post a new YouTube video, it'll recognize that and post in my Hangout section that a new video just dropped. Go check it out. And then it can do a lot of other things as well that I'll show you. It can moderate. There's a little game that it plays where it adds like XP and levels to each member and a few more things as well. What we're going to do is go to our web browser here and just type in Me6, MEE6, and just click on this first link right here, Me6, the Discord bot. That's going to take you to this page here. It will ask you to log in with your Discord credentials, so your Discord username and password. Once you've done that, it'll take you to this page here, and then we're going to add it to our Discord. So click on Add to Discord, and it's going to recognize what servers you are a part of in Discord since you've linked your Discord account to this website. So as you can see here, we have our test server. We're just going to click on the Setup Me6 button. Then you can see this pop-up window right here. So I'm going to show you add to server. Make sure you have test server highlighted and nobody else's. Then click on continue. And then here we're going to set Me6's permissions. Once you have your permissions set up for your Me6 bot, click on authorize. I'm not a robot. Then it's going to take you to this page right here. And actually, if we click on Discord, you can see Me6 is now on the right-hand side right here. Now, before we do anything else, I forgot to mention, you want to right-click on yourself and click on roles. And then you want to assign roles to yourself and your bot. You're not going to have to assign roles to individual members yet because Me6 is going to do that for us, which is why earlier I said don't invite anybody just yet so that it makes the setup process easier. So for yourself, just set yourself to top dog or whatever you had named it. And then for Me6, it's going to need administrative permissions. Me6 needs to be above the regular member role. So we need to set this one as admin. Now, once that's set up, we can go back to the plugin dashboard here. Now, as you can see, there's a bunch of different things that it can do, and even more so if you upgrade to the premium version, but we're just going to set it up with the free version here. What you can do is click on the Twitch icon right here and then enable the plugin, and then it's going to bring you to this page here, and then where it says search for a Twitch channel, click on that and type in your username or your channel here. And now whenever this channel goes live, it'll recognize it and post this message here to our selected channel. So in our server, we did set that live channel. So this is the channel that this message is going to pop up in whenever we go live. And then here we can click on save. Now whenever this channel goes live, it'll post it in this channel for everybody to read and see. If you want to see what that looks like, it'll look like this. Now going back into the plugins, if you have a YouTube channel, you can also do the exact same thing for that as well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go up to where it says welcome, because I'm going to want our bot to welcome members and assign roles to new people who join our server. So for this first one where it says send a message when a user joins the server, turn that guy on right there. And we're going to select a channel, and I'm going to put this into the welcome channel. So when people join our server, they're going to land on this page here, and then they're going to see this message. It's going to say, hey, and it's going to at the user, welcome to our server. I'm also going to have it set up where it says, please check out the about and rules section like my server has. And the way you would do that is do the hashtag and then the channel name. and then you can see it pops up right here. You just select that. And then if we scroll down here, it can also send a welcome card when a user joins our server. I'm gonna actually turn that one on as well. So then we'll see these cards pop up in our welcome channel. And then I'm gonna click on save at the bottom. And then we're also gonna have it set a role to new users. This is important. So whenever someone joins our server, we want the bot to automatically set a role to that person. We're gonna set it to member and then click on save. And now you don't have to worry about setting a role to each person that joins your Discord. The bot's gonna do that automatically for you. Once that's done, we can go back. And honestly, that's all I have set up for my personal Discord, but you can explore all of these different plugins and see what works for you. A quick side note, when you have it set a role to each person, you need to make sure that Me6 is above other member roles. So the way you would do that is go to this top left corner, click on this down arrow and go to server settings, go to roles, and then this actually has to be in order because you can drag these. And this actually goes in order of importance. So make sure you're at the top. I put Me6 as second above admin and then member at the bottom. Me6 needs to be above member in order to assign people this role right here. Then make sure you would just click on save at the bottom and then you're done. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you would set up a Discord from scratch. Again, it's obviously empty right now because no one's posted anything, but this will get you going. Now from here, invite your friends, invite people in your Discord, market it each stream, everywhere you go. Try to build a community and post within your own Discord and be active in your own Discord so that you lead by example, and people will follow and do the same and post their own pictures and talk in your Discord as well. They see you doing it. And then you'll go from this to this, where people are talking to each other and discussing things and posting cute pictures of their pets. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope that helped, and let's roll that outro. All right, guys, I hope you found that video helpful. You should have a Discord set up now after this video, up and running. Now all you have to do is maintain it, be active in it, and to invite some people to hang out in your server when you're not live. But anyway, I'll catch you guys live on Twitch.